Class is canceled. I am out of here. Let's see if we can do a little vloggy vlog. Alright, what's happening YouTube? Chief J here. So, I apologize in advance if my voice gets a little weird, but I'm kind of under the weather. Kind of iffy, you know, like I'm sort of under the weather, but also sort of not. I don't know. My throat sore is what I'm saying a little bit. So, anyways. So, I wanted to talk a little about saving money, or quote-unquote saving money with motorcycles. And how to actually do it, and what's just kind of a BS excuse to say that. Let's check this out. Let's go over here, why don't we? Beautiful Lake one. Okay, so a big thing that I hear a lot of people talk about why they want to get a motorcycle is to save money. Now that's well and fine and doable, but a lot of it is BS, and I'm going to explain why, okay? Basically, if you own a car or truck or whatever, if you own a four-wheeled vehicle that you already use as transportation, and you buy a motorcycle to save money on gas or something, who are you even kidding, okay? So you're going and you're going to buy a motorcycle to save money, but you're going to keep your other vehicle? Like, that doesn't make any sense, because you're talking about the purchase price of your motorcycle plus what you're gonna spend on gas. And yeah, you're probably gonna save gas unless you drive like a Prius or something, but it's never gonna offset. I say never, but it would take like so many years to offset the cost to even just break even. You're not gonna save money. Don't kid yourself. You're not gonna save money doing that. Maintenance. A huge part of this is whether you do the maintenance yourself, obviously, and this goes for cars too. But I wouldn't say they're really too different on basic maintenance, because, like, generally speaking, on a motorcycle, you're going to have to do an oil change more frequently. Like, I have to change the oil on this every 1,000 miles, basically. And you're going to have to, there's going to be some added maintenance probably that you haven't anticipated, like maintaining your chain, so, you know, new chain and sprockets every so often. Not that that's a huge expense, but still, point is, you're not going to save like a ton of money on expenses. It'll probably be a little bit less, but again, it would never justify, like, you're not going to save money by all this upfront money of purchasing a motorcycle just for slightly cheaper maintenance and cheaper gas. Essentially, if you have another vehicle and you're keeping it, by all means get a motorcycle, but it's not going to save you money. If you're keeping your other vehicle as well as the motorcycle, you're not going to save money. It's going to cost you extra in total, because you're still paying for the, you know, you're still having to maintain the car and do all this stuff with the car, and it's not going to save you money. Now, does that mean there's no way to save money with a motorcycle? Not at all. I feel like I'm fairly qualified to talk about this. In case you guys don't know, I don't have a car. I just have my DRZ and I have my Yamaha FZ6. And it is true that I own both motorcycles and still spend less money than I would if I had a car. And I'm going to explain the reason for that and where you really can save money with a motorcycle, especially if you're like me and you're a college or university or even a high school student, whatever. You're a student, you can't work full time, and you know, you just need transportation, and you don't have, like, particularly the responsibility of always having to haul stuff around. Like, if you're on your own, you probably need at least like one car in the household, unless you live in the city or somewhere walking distance where you can get your groceries and all that crap super easily. But anyways, on to actually how to save money with a motorcycle. It's all in the insurance. It's all in the insurance. Like, I pay for both my motorcycles combined with full coverage, and that's with a prior accident on my record, and a no insurance accident at that, which means my rates are jacked. I'm actually paying less than $100 a month for both motorcycles, and that's actually fairly high, and that's because I do have that accident on my record, my at-fault accident. So yeah, I guess my point is, like, I'm paying a third for both my motorcycles on insurance. I'm paying a third of what I'd be paying on a car. However, everything else, pretty comparable. All in all, like, motorcycles, they get good gas mileage, but they actually get crap gas mileage in terms of how much weight they're shoving around and how much miles to the gallon they get. Like, I mean, if you look at my FZ6 gets roughly the mileage of a Prius, but it weighs way less. Now, granted, it's much faster, but the point is, you know, it's still, they're not as efficient as people think. They're cheap, but they're not particularly efficient. Oh, let's stop over here, actually, because I think I'm gonna U-turn. We're gonna park ourselves right here. Let's check out this lake. That was an abrupt shift, was it not? Very abrupt shift. Anyways, what is, if you're not a car, you're not going to save money. You're going to spend that costing more. The only way, really, in my experience, to save money with a motorcycle is to do properly, and that's just almost all right. It birds. Ducks. There we go. Here's ducks. Here ducks. Yeah. That's lightning. Well, that was enough nature. Back to internal combustion engines. So, if you are, I guess back to the vlog too. If you are a college student or whatever, where you're gonna just own a motorcycle for transportation, or like even if you're living with someone else and they have a car, so you have like a grocery getter, you know, you have a vehicle like that if you need it, you have access, or the household has access to it, then cool, go for it, absolutely go for it. But in terms of just adding a motorcycle to your fleet to save money, it's not gonna work. Forgot my key there. That would help, wouldn't it? Put the key in the ignition, turn it. So yeah, guys, it's just something to be aware of, you know. If you want a motorcycle regardless, like, go for it. Just be aware, you know, financially how it's gonna work out. By all means, I'm not trying to dissuade anyone from getting a motorcycle. Just be aware of, you know, the realities of the financials of owning a motorcycle. And you can, in fact, in my experience, you can save a lot of money with a motorcycle. I'm still, even with 2 motorcycles, I'm saving like a couple $1,000s a year over what I'd be paying on a car, just on insurance alone. And that, in my experience, is really where the savings are. The savings are all with the insurance. So hope this was informative, especially for you you potentially younger viewers, because I know I've had a couple comments lately from younger kids that are looking to get a motorcycle. So hopefully that helps you out. I want to make some more videos regarding like how to like if you got your parents to convince and stuff, because I realize I'm both fortunate and like I've learned a lot of things in terms of how I've got everything working out right now with my motorcycles. But anyways, long-winded way of saying thanks for watching. If you got any questions, be sure to comment. Try to help you out, and I will catch you guys in the next video later.